They'll look for the green flag from Rob Penrod as Sam Haverteep Jr., Devin Dobie off of turn number 4. Green flag is out. The Can Ready Mix NRA Sprint Invaders are green. And for Sam Haverteep Jr., it is a good start. Devin Dobie slides in second. We got several cars getting up close to the wall toward the back of the pack.
All Sam Haverteep Jr. at the front of the field. Randy Hannigan trying to close in that advantage, not able to work the lap traffic to his advantage. Randy Hannigan was 1.1 seconds back. Now he's 2.3 seconds back, as Sam Haverteep Jr. starting to stretch out the advantage as we now have 14 laps completed, 11 laps to go.
We've had 126 different races here in the 360 sprint class at the Eldora Speedway, 41 different winners. If Sam Haverteep Jr. can hang on, he would be the 42nd different winner at the Big E in a 360 car. He's well on his way right now, but still 6 laps to go. A lot can happen, but he's ahead by 2.6 seconds over Randy Hannigan. We got one around, and that'll bring out the yellow, and that is the break that Randy Hannigan, Devin Dobie, Butch Schrader, and company needed, as they will now get to start right on the bumper of Sam Haverteep Jr.
Randy Hannigan trying to stay in touch with Sam Haverteep Jr. Not going to be able to do it here as we come to complete lap number 20. Haverteep really stretching out the advantage, 1.1 seconds the lead in just one lap under green.
Well, it looked like Randy Hannigan and company would have a good chance there on that start, but Haverteep Jr. picking up right where he left off before the caution flag is out and extending his lead at the front of the field. 1.6 seconds last time by as he continues to pull away, trying to become the 42nd different winner.
Randy Hannigan off of turn number 4. He's in the second spot. Butch Schrader, Dustin Daggett, Devin Dobie rounding out the top 5. But here comes Sam Haverteep Jr. off of turn number 4. He's going to pick up the checkered flag. Sam Haverteep Jr., your winner in the 25-lap A main for the K&L Ready Mix NRA Sprint Invaders. Casey Barr in the 23 with a great start from deep in the field. We're going to stack them up 3 wide down into turns 1 and 2. Gary Ray Jr. to the inside. Chris Douglas to the outside. Tony Anderson in the middle. Chris Douglas with the run off the top side. He's going to take the lead off into turn 3.
Well, a good race shaping up here. Chris Douglas has the lead, but your defending track champ wants it. Gary Ray Jr. to the inside. Don't look now, but Paul Pardo and Ernie Woodard, 2 veterans who know how to get the job done, right there as well in 3rd and 4th. Gary Ray has the lead for now, but Chris Douglas says, hang on, I'm still here. Hangs on to that top spot on the outside.
Chris Douglas using the momentum off the top side to hold on to that advantage off of the turns. Gary Ray Jr. trying to use the short way around to try to sneak off into the lead. They're still side by side through turns 1 and 2.
And again, 4 cars at the front of the field. Ernie Woodard trying to get an extra push off the high side. He's going to make that work. He'll draw side by side with Pardo down the backstretch. Front 4 cars all side by side as Gary Ray Jr. takes the lead.
Finally, Gary Ray Jr. using that inside groove to his advantage. Chris Douglas not trying to give anything up, and he's going to lose 2 more spots as we take Ernie Woodard, Paul Pardo. They're going to sweep underneath. Move Paul Pardo to 2nd, Ernie Woodard to 3rd, Chris Douglas now back to 4th. Can they close on Gary Ray Jr. up at the front of the field? Ernie Woodard now sliding to the top side of the racetrack. Intense battle for the lead as we have 8 laps in the books, just 7 laps to go here in our opening feature of the season for the Eldora stocks here at Eldora Speedway. Now Paul Pardo to the inside down the backstretch.
The stocks always put on a whale of a show. We got a new leader, no stranger to danger, Paul Pardo.
We're going to see the white flag this time around. Paul Pardo with the advantage. Gary Ray Jr. in the 2nd spot. White flag here at the start-finish line. Paul Pardo with a 3-car length advantage through turns 1 and 2. Gary Ray Jr. sitting back in the 2nd position. They're to the outside of the Eric Skaggs automobile through turns 3 and 4. Paul Pardo to the outside of the racetrack. He's sideways. We're side by side to the stripe. Who's it going to be? Paul Pardo to the checkered flag first. He will win. Flags in the air. We're racing here in our final feature event of the night here in the 65th season opener at Eldora Speedway.
Scotty Catfish Williams on the inside, Josh Morton on the outside, and Josh Morton will power his way to the lead off of turn number 2. Jeff Kaz right there as well. So is Dylan Woodling. Great racing all throughout the pack here as we get 1 lap of the books and contact between Scotty Williams and Jeff Kaz as Kaz takes the 2nd position.
Jacob Hawkins looking for some racing room to the inside of Catfish Williams through turns 1 and 2. He's not going to make it happen. How about that run by Dylan Woodling? He's going to move to that 3rd position through the top of turns 1 and 2. But right now, Josh Morton continuing to stretch out that advantage at the front of the field. And Josh, one of the cars that I was keeping a close eye on, Brian Ruhlman, he's going the wrong way.
Hawkins to the inside, Jeff Cause the outside. Cause hangs on for now, but Jacob Hawkins still there, battling back to the inside, side by side for the second position as we come off of turn 2. We're still side by side down the back straightaway as we've got a yellow on the speedway. Green, and we got 15 laps to go in the final feature event of the afternoon here, the Dirt Car UMP Modifieds, and Jacob Hawkins made the inside line work, and he takes the lead. And just like that as well, Jonathan Taylor up to third, battling Josh Morton for second. And can he complete the pass through 3 and 4? They're side by side. Morton's going to hang on to make contact. Jonathan Taylor almost goes around. Scotty Catfish Williams does. Collects Joel Dick, Brian Ruhlman involved, and so is Mike Learman. Several cars pile up on the front straightaway.
Jacob Hawkins, Josh Morton on the hammer onto turn number 4. Green flag back in the air. We're racing with 16 laps to go in the Dirt Car UMP Modified A main.
And once again, a good start for Jacob Hawkins. Once again, a good start for Jonathan Taylor. He went down to the inside trying to grab second. He hangs on to third. Still setting his sights on Josh Morton, trying to pull a slider through 3 and 4 and up across the nose. Can he clear him off of 4? Yes, he can. New second place driver, Jonathan Taylor. He's from 8th to 2nd in the opening 7 laps. Now, can he run down the drive route of Fairmont, West Virginia, Jacob Hawkins? You talked about Frank Palladino. He won himself a Gator earlier this year. Picked up his first Dirt Car UMP win at the Dirt Car Nationals down at Volusia. Big win for Frank there, and trying to have success with the modified here back in his home turf at Eldora Speedway. But for now, it's all Jacob Hawkins out front. Jonathan Taylor in second. The margin 1.8 seconds with 10 laps to go. Josh Morton hangs on to the third spot, but Dylan Woodling right there on his bumper off of turn number 4. But again, as you see on the big screen, it is all Jacob Hawkins out front. Yellow flag on the speedway. And we're getting set to go green, and Scotty Williams pulls his car into the infield. He had been running 5th, but he is off the track, so tough break there as we go back to green. Again, Jacob Hawkins leads Jonathan Taylor, Josh Morton into turn number 1. Jonathan Taylor gets a pretty good start this time, goes to the bottom trying to find a way around Jacob Hawkins. Cannot complete the pass though as we head into 3 and 4 side by side. Meanwhile, for the third spot, as Woodling looks inside Morton, contact at the front of the field. Jonathan Taylor slid up and made contact with Hawkins. Both cars keep it straight, and Hawkins pulls away a bit now at the front.
Taylor really drove it in hard down into turns 3 and 4, trying to pull off that slider, but unfortunately for him, Jacob Hawkins still in the way. Those cars made a little bit of contact. No harm, no foul for Jacob Hawkins, but Jonathan Taylor had to get onto the gas just a little bit. He gave up a lot of track position as now we see a battle for that third spot. Dylan Woodling to the inside. Josh Morton in that battle as well. Ryan Sutter in the number 18. All of those drivers looking for some racing room. Off of turn number 2 down the backstretch. Move Dylan Woodling up into that third spot. Ryan Sutter now to the inside of Josh Morton as they battle for 4th. For Jacob Hawkins, he's got 1 lap to go to pick up career win number 3 here at Eldora Speedway. Hawkins off at turn number 2, cleanly down the backstretch. Now making his way into turns 3 and 4. Looking at the checkered flag, Jacob Hawkins picking up the win in our 20-lap UMP Dirt Car Modified feature.